Internet, Eric here. Taking a little break from the fantasy movies. I did three. I've discussed three Conan movies, plus Red Sonja. And before I get into Dungeons and Dragons, I want to take a bit of a break. Got a little bit of a package in the mail from Mike over at American Werewolf, or American Werewolf in New Jersey. No idea what it is. He just asked for my address, or asked if my address was still the same. So I haven't done an unboxing video in a while, and let's find out together what the hell Mike sent me. So I'm assuming movies. Usually we send each other movies and stuff in the mail. So this will be fun. I'm gonna reach in blind and see what we got. So we have. Ooh, this will be fucking cool. Watchmen, the director's cut. I have seen the original Watchmen once, and haven't seen it since. Mike is a huge Zack Snyder fan. I wasn't really in the mood the first time I saw Watchmen. I've always been wanting to give it a second shot. So perfect. Next we have Hell or High Water. I've heard of it. I think Mike has talked about it before. Jeff Bridges, Ben Foster. We are huge Ben Foster fans, him and I. Chris Pine. Chris Pine learns that the bank is going to take his family's land. He and his ex-con brother, Ben Foster, are left with no choice. They decide to rob the bank's branches, putting themselves in the crosshairs of an aging Texas Ranger, Jeff Bridges. And the Watchmen director's cut. Let's see here. I apologized for still sounding like RFK Jr. Well, we know what the Watchmen's about. Let's see here. Reaching here, what do we got? That's a big thing. So, Exorcist II: The Heretic. This is an interesting one. I've seen it many times. Not the best follow-up to The Exorcist, but it's worth watching just because of how fucking batshit crazy it is. Richard Burton, is that his name? Yep. Is drunk off his mind through the entire film, according to Linda Blair. James Earl Jones plays a native boy who spits out an orange. It's fucking weird. What do we got here? Hannibal Season 1. Mike has been wanting me to watch Hannibal Season 1, or Hannibal, for the longest time. I started watching it on Tubi, and they fucking took it off right before Season 1 ended. This was when a lot of those alternate take TV shows came out, like this. Bates Motel was great. Will Graham is, he's the one that ends up catching Hannibal. He was Edward Norton in Red Dragon, and Hannibal is his psychologist, and he's working with Hannibal to catch murderers while Hannibal is also murdering people. Mads Mikkelsen, fantastic in this role. Never. Waking Life. Richard Linklater. Oh, okay. He mentioned this when we discussed A Scanner Darkly on his channel. Funny and genius film, which Premiere Magazine calls a must-see, blah, blah, blah. Join Wiley Wiggins as he searches for answers to life's most important questions in a world that may or may not be reality. Interesting. Who's in this? It doesn't say the cast. I don't know. Interesting, though. Let's see. I don't want to look down. What do we got here? Lawrence of Arabia. You know what? I have a short discussing my thoughts on Lawrence of Arabia. I wasn't the biggest fan, and I know Mike was very disappointed because he really wanted me to enjoy it. I think I just wasn't in the mood. And now that I know what I have to prepare myself for, because I really liked Peter O'Toole a lot in this. Now that I know what I have to prepare myself for, I can watch this at my convenience and prepare myself for a very long movie with good performances. But now that I know what it is, I might enjoy it more. Munich. Mike has talked about this, not on his channel, but he has said how this is his favorite Spielberg movie. Inspired by real events, story of a secret Israeli squad assigned to track down and assassinate the 11 Palestinians believed to have been planned the 1972 Munich massacre of 11 Israeli athletes. Who else? Who's in this? I can't tell by the guy's face. My eyes are still kind of messed up. Eric Bana, Daniel Craig, okay, and Jeffrey Rush. Give it a check. Cloverfield. We've discussed this on his channel before. This is his favorite found footage movie. Found footage, giant kaiju monster, destroys the city. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Penny Dreadful, the complete series. Mike has always praised this show. Some of literature's most terrifying characters, including Dr. Frankenstein and his monster, Dorian Gray, and iconic figures from the novel Dracula are lurking in the darkest corners of Victorian London. Yeah, he did a couple watch-throughs or a couple episodes discussions with another YouTuber, and that just ended. But he always tell me how good this show is, so now I have no excuse to not watch it. What the fuck is... Wow. Rome, the complete first season. I know Mike is another. This is another TV show that Mike has praised, just like In Conversation. And there was someone famous in this that he said he really liked. Oh, is that Michael Fassbender? I can't tell. No. I don't know if that's Michael. I don't think that's Michael Fassbender. I don't know. Anyways, he has praised this show a lot. He says it's one of his favorite shows. I don't know if, like, TV shows ever, but I know he says it's one of his... Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson. That's not the guy I'm looking at on the DVD, but Ray Stevenson, when he passed away, Mike and a couple other YouTubers got together and tried to do a little Ray Stevenson tribute, and he brought up Rome and said how Ray was in one of his favorite TV shows of all time. So I'll put that to good use. And it feels like this is the last thing. We have the complete second season of Rome. And I remember Mike was very unhappy that Rome was canceled over, I don't know, they probably just want to do some Lisa Kudrow shit. Well, that's what happened with Carnival. They canceled it because some Lisa Kudrow show was coming out. Let's see here. Oh, it's about Julius Caesar. Okay. Who is the guy that I'm looking at? James Purfoy. That's who I'm talking about. That's who I saw on the DVD. James Purfoy is an actor that I really enjoy. He was in the first Resident Evil movie. He was in the first 2 seasons of... Oh, God, what was that TV show with Kevin Bacon? About the cult on Fox. It ran for 3 seasons. He was the leader of the cult for the first 2. The Following. So I like James Purfoy. So that's it. Let's see here. Everybody likes it when people do this, right? Show off their box of goodies. Thank you, Mike, very much for these gifts. Did not expect it. The Exorcist 2, you bastard. Thank you for Hannibal. I'm very interested in The Watchmen. Give it a second chance. Hell and High Water. Cloverfield is great. Let's see here. Munich. I'll give Lawrence of Arabia a second chance. Waking Life. Let's see here. Penny Dreadful. So, you can't really see with the light, but you know what? It's a lot easier to sit down and do the videos like this, even though the light shines in your face a little bit, so I apologize for that. Apologize for the RFK Jr. voice, but you know what? I've been fighting something, and it's rough. But again, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, dude. I will put a link to Mike's channel in the description here below. Please give him a sub. He's at currently 819 subs, I think. Is he? Or is it 319? I don't know. Medicine. Give him a sub. Check out his content. Great dude. I am there quite often. I just have been so busy. I haven't been able to be there for a while. But he's a good dude. Great content. Talks about a lot of films that nobody really likes no, not that they like to talk about, but they just don't talk about. World's Fastest Indian with Anthony Hopkins. Didn't even know that movie existed, and I was on a panel for that. Great fucking movie. So thank you again, Mike. See you in the next one. Fantastical February will continue after this with Dungeons and Dragons starring Justin Long, Jeremy Irons, fucking Marlon Wayans. Good God. Cheers. Thanks, Mike.